Demon Souls first walkthrough guide for ArmageddonGaming.com, and this is the second part of World 1-1. We're back with Ostrava, and he gets nailed by this arrow.
Ouch.
It's funny, because I dodged it and he didn't, because he sucks.
Does he suck? Because he handles himself actually pretty well. The only thing is he gets overwhelmed.
I think on my very first dude, I think he died here somewhere. I don't know where, but I never saw him again. And when I was doing this character, I've actually seen him in the other parts, which is in 1-2, where you see him again, and that never happens. My first playthrough, so I don't know what happened, but you're gonna want to clear out this bottom area. And if these guys throw a firebomb, it's not gonna be good, because there's a ton of these exploding things.
Yeah.
But just kind of let him go in there, and yeah, he takes him out pretty easily. But you definitely want to go get that sparkly at the end of the room.
the sparkly.
It's some upgrade stuff that we use to upgrade weapons. Yeah. Can't think of much to say now, unfortunately. That guy blocks me. I was really mad. I've never seen one of these Draglings block me before.
Well, we were talking about something at the end of the last video, and I
we
forgot
were,
what it was.
and I remembered what it was because I reviewed the video a little while ago, and now everybody watching it who has these videos in their playlists is like, oh, they were talking about this and they're stupid for not remembering, but we don't remember.
Right, but they don't realize that was yesterday.
There's something about ducks with laser beams.
You sure it wasn't sharks?
It might have been. I think... What's over here? I think this is crap loot. I don't remember.
Hey, loot's loot, man.
Yeah, you can see the thief's ring a little bit right there. He wasn't really... They sort of walk around like derps. It's like, where is he?
Damn it.
What?
Jesse, I'm not going to be able to be a part of this if this is going to
Alright,
continue.
sorry for being racist.
Yeah. Being racist towards those of us who are intelligent, by referring to those who aren't as derps.
Well, they're enemies in the game, so it's okay. They'll be dead soon.
So, did you discuss what the Thief's Ring even does?
I did when we picked it up. It makes them attack you only if you're closer.
Okay, yes, right. You can
Yeah.
get closer before they... Right, so it lowers their enemy's perception.
Yes, and there are few bosses that it works wonders for. Like, the literally, like, IQ will drop. It's weird. It hits me with a fireball.
Ooh.
It sucks.
Now, there's a blue-eyed knight at the top of
Yes.
this scaffolding thing, if I believe.
I don't go over there just yet, because I want to clear out some stuff over here and show the new people how we would have gone if we'd gone past the that dude who throws the firebomb at the big thing of explosives. And I was waiting for these dudes to jump down, but for some reason they didn't want to do anything until I got all the way over here. They will. It's a trap. They still don't show up for some strange reason. What are they doing? There they are. Hey, and we can stab them. But I just wanted to keep the continuity of where we were on the map. I was actually tempted to try to find a way to put a graphic of like the map into the game and like show people where we were, but that would have been a lot of work.
A lot of work.
And we're not that good. Maybe, but
It doesn't seem like it would be very necessary, considering like the overall map of like 1-1 isn't really that big.
yeah, it kind of makes a big circle at one point.
So there's a merchant in here.
Yes, there's a merchant in here who moves each time you complete the level. So from here, if you complete 1-1, he'll go to 1-2. You complete 1-2, he'll go to 1-3. Then he stops there. So it sort of encourages you to risk the souls to bring and buy things from him first. Kind of shows some of the stuff he has. The longsword's pretty good. It's actually the item I'm using right now. But
Hey,
what?
hey Jesse, what are you buying? Huh?
Boy,
Huh?
any good things for sale, stranger?
It's like, come on, you went to a merchant and you didn't
I
do
know.
that. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
But we're gonna buy an item from him later.
What was...
What's
What's that guy doing standing in the corner?
That's the guy who threw the firebomb at us, remember? See, we're back to where Strava was, where we
correct.
jumped down, so... Just to
Yes.
keep people from getting lost, they know that's the circle it makes. But
So we got a firebomb, so now we're gonna go throw that through an abortion clinic window.
Exactly.
Because we're pro-life and we
because
kill people.
yeah, and I'm the offensive one apparently.
Right.
So, but we need to save all the firebombs that we can, and there's going to be some another item towards the end of this video that's also going to help us defeat the boss. And these items you do want to keep and collect as many of them as you can, because it's going to make the final boss super easy. But for now, there is a blue-eyed knight up here, and he is a aggressive one. So you get
Right, he will chase you like to the ends of the earth.
he'll chase you and kind of swing wildly and leave himself open for attack. So if you time it right, like that was kind of lucky. But he does that move, bang, it's just easy hit on him.
Hate these guys, they use health.
Yeah, they use grass. They drop a lot of grass too in souls.
Yeah, they smoke a lot of grass.
But you'll definitely want to kite him down the stairs, because there is a archer up here. It's wasting my time. When I say kite, I mean like he's on a kite. So pull him down because he's on a string.
So put your key on the end of it.
Except don't get electrocuted.
And electricity.
Yeah. And right here, there's going to be a lot of guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to attack the front of this wooden thing. Make sure to get back because they like to hit you.
Yes, this is interesting. I like this.
And it's using the environment to your advantage, and you will crush a bunch of dreglings.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, it's you probably don't want to face them.
Dragon.
Yeah, there are 2 dragons over there that are recurring themes in the first world. They're pretty cool looking. Surprising, I think they look better in Lair, which is a game that came out in like 2007. I don't remember.
Whatever, it was a launch game.
But these 2 guys are going to give you a hard time. They're actually surprisingly difficult.
It was horrible until they patched in analog stick support.
What he says. These guys just suck because they like to hold their shields up and stab at the same time. So you really need to kind of focus on one to get them to get one of them down and killed quicker. So you only have to fight one at a time. But right here, when you walk up here, you're gonna find a dragon. One of those dragons is gonna fly over and smash all these guys, sort of, with fire. I was trying to show it with this guy, but for some reason it doesn't hit him. Right where I'm standing is almost 100% safe, almost. I was trying to get the fire to burn him up, fry him like a chicken. But that doesn't happen because I guess we're further enough away. But once the dragon shows up, it's going to be almost impossible to get through here. He's going to, or she, I don't know, is going to continuously just spam this walkway with fire, so you're not going to be able to get through. At least, I don't think you can, but he or she shows up very quickly. So we're going to go over here, and this is actually one of the areas you can get a lot of very important items, including the purple flame shield. If you really want some of these items, I suggest coming back here to 1-1 another time and making a blind dash for it, and you can grab them before they're able to hit you with the fire. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off all my crap so I can sprint. As you can see, I run quite a bit faster. And by going back to where those items were, the dragon will go back and land. And you get about a minute or so to run across this before he shows up again. So I suggest just sprinting past all of these guys. I thought they stabbed me that time. I'm able to get across without getting hit. I'm kind of lucky. But getting over here is more important than anything else because that dragon won't be able to touch you. And you can kill those guys. You won't. I don't. It's because I don't. And right here we're going to grab this lever. And that's going to be a cutscene that I didn't cut out. And it's going to open one of the shortcuts that we have now. It's the first or second one? I don't remember. Second one. Yes, the second one. And it's going to open the doors to the boss. He's going to be all cool and shoot a spear, demand that we enter his lair. Which it's all good and dandy, but I'm gonna throw my stuff back on just because I need the
very threatening.
Actually, I think right here I start experimenting with the gear. I try to put some of the other stuff on, trying to make myself able to roll but still have at least a little bit of armor or like some kind of magic protection or whatever it offers, but that's not the case. Because I have too much strength, or too little strength and too little endurance. So these guys are going to ambush you as soon as you come through this door, but I'm just Dreglings, so it's pretty much 1 to 2 hit. I continue to screw with it around a bit. Waste time. But these guys shouldn't be here. I don't know why they came out of that door over there, but they do. I've never seen them do that, particularly with the thief ring on. But they will kind of hide in there and lurk, and that room can be pretty bad because there's quite a few of them, and like to poke you with their spears. But you definitely want to backtrack back around this other way and pick up the Serpentine, which is an item that's gonna make your weapon deal fire damage, and that's what we need for this last boss. This guy's gonna hug the wall apparently. A few more. I think there's 4 dudes in here, three or 4 dudes in here. I guess 3. This guy's just gonna sit here and let me hit him, apparently. Excuse me. And yes, this is the last tower. You're gonna see a new enemy in here as well, and it's gonna be the, I don't know what they're called. These big goo things,
goo.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
the goo.
they're very strong in the front.
It's Gish.
Are you being funny or is that for real?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Okay,
being
well, I don't get
funny.
the reference. I'm sure some of you do, and you win 10 Brian points. From the fronts, they're pretty formidable. They don't take damage. You really need to get behind them and shoot them in or hit a soft part. I lose all the stamina right there, which is bad.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of hug the right. I walk back too soon. For some reason that hits me. But if you hug the right, it actually can't hit you at all. But you can kind of push it back a bit, and you can get behind it. That one's tricky since there's no way to move around it. But there are a lot of other easier ones here, but it shouldn't give you too much of a problem. I hit this red bull again, and he falls off his death. Yeah.
That's the dumb guy.
There's some souls here. I think there's 3 or 4 more of these goo guys. This is one you can get behind. They go down pretty quickly from behind. And they have a good chance of dropping some chunks of sharpstone and hardstone, which is good for leveling up your weapons or making them more effective. I thought there was Dreglings down here as well, but I guess not. Oh, this guy is... You can probably just run past him. I don't even need to be fighting him. He gives me a hard time. But he's dead, and we're pretty much done with this level now, aside from the boss, which is what we're going to go do right now. We open this lever. The animation's really strange for some strange reason. And this boss actually gave me quite a bit of trouble the first time. You don't really need to be worried about dying too much, since it's basically right at the beginning of the level. It's right back where you started. It's the main center gate. But the habit of trying not to die. So what you're gonna do is gonna make sure you have all your grass on your square items. Equip your turpentine and your fire bombs, and make sure your fire bombs are available right there off the bat. So you're under the fog, and we're gonna pull some Tom Brady throws here. So if you just aim up and hit square, you can lob these things pretty far. Not that far. You can see that one fell short. And these will do quite a bit of damage. And the goal is to get all of these little goo guys off of the larger goo in the center. And this boss moves pretty slow. It's very defensive and hits you with these spears if you get too close. But they're pretty easy to dodge, as you can see. Just don't let it get more than like 20 feet away from you. And just pretty much spam the fire bombs as much as you can and kill as many of these goo dudes. And what will happen is, once you've killed all the goo dudes, if you so choose to kill them, which is not what I do in here, is he'll actually start running away. Seriously, he will. But I run out of fire bombs, I think, and then he actually has an open hole right here for me to attack with my blade. Now I buff
so
my
you
weapon
gotta
with
use
the turpentine,
then.
and I'm gonna run in there and I'm gonna just swing until I run out of stamina, and then get out of there. Because if you get hit with your stamina at 0, you'll get stunned and it'll do like triple damage, and it won't be good. He may even one hit you. But that's as easy as it is right there. Is just finding that that open hole and getting it. So with that, we're gonna receive our body back, which is what happens when you kill a demon. as you get your body back, and we're going to pick up all the loot, because this is really, really good loot, so make sure to get it. And a new archstone will appear right behind where we are. Can't see it right now. And you will go back to the Nexus, and the Maiden in Black is going to tell you to go speak to the Monumental, who I've actually left in here because I don't know if it's he or she. Again, you get
is that when you get like a really big story?
They basically, he or she just tells you to go. It tells you some story related stuff, and says, "Do you want to take on this task of playing the game?" You're gonna hit yes. Otherwise, you might as well just turn off the game. I don't know why it gives you a choice, but it's all the way upstairs. Go to that passage to the left, make another left, and another left. He's right there on the ground. So that's it. Next video, we will tackle 1-1. Or 1-2, sorry.
Now it is you. If not, have you... Yes. Now, the old one.